What's good, everybody? It's your boy 313 J-Mo here to talk to all my Lions fans. How you guys doing today? And it's a couple things I wanted to talk about. And I wanted to talk about, does Matt Patricia have all of his guys? Because him having all of his guys means a lot of things, and we'll talk about it. So first of all the Lions fans that are in favor of Patricia and they like Patricia and they're trying to see what he builds have been saying for the past 2 years that he needs his guys, he needs his players for his system, he needs all of his yes men. And okay, it's been 3 years and he's had enough time to get whoever he wanted to get. He went and drafted some of the people he wanted to draft. He went out and in free agency was getting the Deron Harmons and the Jamie Collins, getting the guys for his system. Last year he got the Justin Coleman and the Amendolas and the Jesse James and Trey Flowers, you know, those system type guys for at least the culture. So he's been trying to build something. And my thing is, does he have all his guys? Because if he has all his guys, the excuses are gone. And if he has all of his guys, then we should expect a team that's gonna win. Now, when looking about, like, does he have all his guys, I'm trying to think about Matt Patricia and his philosophy. His philosophy is give up a lot of yards, don't give up a lot of points, which means you need those playmakers on defense to make the big play. And when you're looking at our defense, you added Deron Harmon and you lost Slade, but you added Jeff Okudah and you added Desmond Trufant. Guys, at least Trufant, who's proven that he can make plays. We know Tracy Walker can make plays. Harmon isn't much of a playmaker, but Jamie Collins is, and that's who you added. You added Julian Okwara, who's supposed to be a playmaker from a pass rushing standpoint, so we'll see what he does on that front. And then on her offense, you also added playmakers. And my thing is, the excuses are over, and Matt Patricia has all his guys, and I'm asking, does he really though? Does he really have everything that he needs? And my point is, it doesn't matter. I think he has all his guys. I want to know what you guys in the comment section think. Do you think that Matt Patricia has all of his guys? Because if he does, that means we should be a winning football team. There's a lot of people who believe in the Lions more than your average fan would, because we've seen nothing but losing. But there's people who thinking that year 3 is going to be with where the magic happens. And if you look at some other franchises, other organizations, when they're trying to build something, they could be bad the first 2 years and then be really good the third year. Everybody wants to look at the 49ers and what they did. First 2 years not good. You know, second year Jimmy G was hurt the whole year. They weren't good. Third year is the year that it all worked. And it's been a few other teams that has worked like that, but will it work for the Lions? We don't know. Lions fans can't believe that because we're the Lions. And my point in saying all that is, Matt Patricia, your system is supposed to work. You're supposed to be the rocket scientist. You're supposed to be the guy that's better than 9-7. If you're running excuse, or if people have been explaining, if it's been injuries and you don't have your guys, I think the Lions will be a healthy football team, and I think he has his guys. And if he does, all Lions fans should expect to go out and win at least 10 games and win a division. And if we don't, then that's not good. Then you should expect more, and you should want to be better, and you should not be given more chances because he's supposed to have his guys. But one other thing that I wanted to talk about was we got some PFF writers talking about the Lions, and they were talking about do the Lions have the best roster in the NFC North? And they were saying the Lions look like they do have the best roster in the NFC North. And it's something that I would like to talk about. I'm a little bit curious about. And you guys in the comment section, let me know what you think about it. Do we have the best roster in the NFC North? Now, when we're stacking up everything, you start with the QBs. We're basically at 1 or 2. Then you go to the wide receiver core. We're basically at 1. You go to the running backs, we might be at 3 in the division. You go to the O-line, we might be at 3. So, and then you look at linebacking core, probably at 3 again, maybe even at 4. I'm being honest. And then safety tandem. Okay, our safeties might be like at 2 in the division. I'm just giving y'all rankings of what I think, just maybe 2. And then our D-line, I mean, it's not good. Maybe. And then D-line might be 4 too. So when I'm looking at it, like Packers D-line, Vikings D-line, and the Bears D-line have been historically good. not historically good, but I mean the Vikings and the Bears have always just had good defenses, and the Packers they had their pass rushers last year, so we'll see how that goes. But and then when I'm looking at the O-line, I'm not really sure about our O-line. I think Minnesota might have a better O-line, and the Packers might even have a better O-line or a little bit more proven O-line. Now, our skill positions on offense, like we might have the best offense in the division. I'll give us that. Like the most skilled weapons. It's a lot of weapons on the Vikings. But when I'm looking at it, I would say we have a similar level roster to the Vikings. The Vikings roster is probably a little bit better than ours. So, but we still, like I said, man, we got people that believe in this team. They think the Lions are a little something more. I mean, if you looking on paper, though, with everything that I said, if you looking on paper, we stack up with everyone. If everybody is healthy, then we probably do have the best roster, or at least a top 2 roster. But I really do think the Vikings got a really good roster. The Packers roster is solid. The Bears roster, honestly, is extremely solid. Just replace the quarterback. I mean, they O-line is in question, but you replace the quarterback and the Bears got a solid roster. So I don't know, but let me know if you think we have the best roster. If everything's healthy and it's all even, do the Lions have the best roster in the division? But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy 313 J-Mo.